Hi there, students. To shove. A shove. Well, to shove is to push something very hard. If the door won't open, give it a shove. Shove it. Okay? Give it a very strong push. Yeah? Yeah? He shoved me out of the way. He gave me a strong push and pushed me out of the way. Okay, let me give you a slightly different example. He shoved his way through the crowd. So he made his way by pushing people out of the way quite hard. Yeah? He shoved through the crowd, pushing hard and strongly. Notice, more metaphorically, we can use shove, and informally as well, to mean to put something somewhere, to put it carelessly or roughly. He shoved his hands in his pockets. Shove your coat over there. Yeah? He shoved the sandwich in his mouth. Yeah? He shoved the apple into his mouth. Okay? So, to put in a careless or rough way. Notice this usage is quite informal. I think a shove, a hard push, is neutral. Yeah? He shoved the door and it opened. But he shoved his hands in his pocket. He shoved the sandwich in his mouth. This is a much more informal use. Okay? You could tell someone to shove off, go away. I think this comes from the idea of if you're in a boat and you push off to go into the water, you shove off. So you could tell someone to shove off. Why don't you shove off and leave me alone? This again is very informal. I think it's about time for me to shove off. Shove off. Time for me to leave. You could also ask somebody to shove up, to move along so that there's space for you. Yeah? There's a bit of space there. Could you shove up a bit? So to budge up, to move up and to make room or make space. Yeah? I shoved all the books up a bit and I had space for the new book that I had bought. Okay, apparently this verb to shove comes from Dutch or German. Dutch schuiven and German schieben. Okay, to shove, to push hard. I also read while I was investigating this word that to shove in criminal circles means to pass counterfeit money. So you have money that's not real that you printed yourself, and if you can pass that and spend it, that is to shove. Not that I know this meaning of it. Also, if you're angry, you could say, "Oh, shove it. I'm not doing this anymore." Yeah? Or even the phrase, he can shove his job. Yeah? To shove it up his bottom. I think that's the idea. Yeah? Okay, you can shove it. You can shove it in your bottom and then go away. Okay, so to shove. To shove is a regular verb. Shove, shoved, shoved. I think the meaning of a hard push or a strong push is neutral. Yeah? And you could use that in an informal conversation or even a more formal writing. However, the other meanings, he shoved his hands in his pocket. This is much more informal and you can only use this in an informal conversation. If you tell somebody to shove off, that is very informal. And if you ask people to shove up along the bench to make room, that again is very informal. Yeah? So in a more formal situation, only use the word shove, meaning to push hard. And remember as well, it's a regular verb. Yeah? So, I think that's probably a full explanation. I think it's probably time for me to shove off, to go away. So, if you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. To shove.